M-H-A-P-P-Y. I'm H-A-P-P-Y. I know I am, I'm sure I am. I'm H-A-P-P-Y.
I know I am, I'm sure I am. He's H-A-P-P-Y.
Figgis, you're missing a treat. Deirdre's arrived.
Deirdre, where is she?
Well, she's in the war talking to Norman. They're discussing their wedding plans. Are you coming, Figgis?
No. Two young people discussing their wedding plans. We shouldn't be listening.
But they're planning their honeymoon. They're going to Frinton.
Frinton?
Yes. Come on, Figgis.
No, we shouldn't intrude. They're engaged, Archie. They probably want to be alone. It's not fair to Norman.
Oh, no, Norman doesn't mind. He begged me not to leave him.
Why'd he do that?
Well, he doesn't want to be left alone with her.
Well, he's going to be alone with her at Frinton.
If he goes.
What do you mean?
Well, let's face it, he's hardly the impatient bridegroom. He's only marrying her to please his mother.
Why, is she going to Frinton?
I wouldn't be surprised. That marriage is doomed to failure.
Oh, now give over, Archie. You know your trouble. You're just a crusty old bachelor. You've become cynical. You can't bear to see two young people happy.
But he doesn't love her.
Then why did he propose?
He didn't. It was a misunderstanding, he told me. No, apparently he was left alone with her one evening, and he dropped some loose change on the carpet, and when he knelt down to pick it up, she thought he was proposing.
Don't believe it.
Then why does he keep chasing all the nurses?
Well, all patients fall in love with their nurses. It's only natural. Now, I think marriage will do Norman good. Give him a sense of responsibility, and I don't think we should interfere. I suggest we stay here until she's gone.
She's showing him some of her trousseau figures.
Trousseau?
Yes. You should see her nightie. It looks like a beach tent.
Oh, I can't miss this.
Well, what do you think, Norman?
It's rather large, isn't it?
That's the fashion. What's the matter? Don't you like it?
Well, I was thinking you'd wear something a little more revealing.
Not at Frinton. They had gales last week.
Why does it have to be Frinton? Why not Spain or Italy?
Because you haven't got a passport, Norman. And besides, you know what the sun does to my skin. I'd have to cover up all the time.
You could always wear that nightie. Quick, put it away.
But I thought you liked Frinton. Your mother wouldn't go anywhere else.
She's not coming, is she?
Of course not, silly. She knows we want to be alone. She's coming on the second week.
What?
Never mind. At least we'll have a week to discover each other.
It'll take longer than a week if you're going to wear that nightie.
I suppose you're bound to be restless, all this inactivity. But it won't be long now, my sweet. Try not to be impatient.
I'm not impatient, Deirdre. In fact, I've been thinking perhaps we ought to wait a little longer. I mean, do we really know each other?
Of course we know each other. We've been engaged for 3 years.
You know what I mean.
Oh, that. You don't regret waiting, do you, Norman?
No.
I know I don't. Because when we get to our little room at the Shangri-La guest house, there'll be such a cloudburst of discovery.
There will be at Frinton. It always rains this time of the year.
Don't keep on about Frinton, darling. Now, I must go. I want a word with Mr. Thorpe to make sure you're going to be ready for the big day.
Oh, Deirdre, do you think Archie and I could have a sight of the wedding present list? We'd like to make a small contribution to the nuptials, and we wondered if the toaster had gone.
I'm afraid it has, Mr. Figgis.
Oh, well, may I suggest an electric blanket? I understand it gets rather cool at Frinton this time of the year.
Oh, what a lovely thought. Isn't that kind, Norman?
Is it?
There's the bell. I must go. Bye, darling. What are you staring at?
I was just wondering what you look like without your glasses.
You'll see.
Why, are they coming off at Frinton too?
Norman.
Lovely girl.
Yeah.
How are the wedding plans going then, Norman?
All right, I suppose.
Well, you take my advice. It's an important day in your life, so do it right. Have 4 bridesmaids. Anything less looks like penny pinching. And if you can have a page boy, so much the better. Only make sure he can hold his water. And if you're hiring a morning suit, make sure it fits. Otherwise, it looks as if your trousers are coming down. And have the bells. I know it's more expense, but it's worth it. Gives the whole thing a touch of class. I bet you're getting excited, aren't you, eh?
Yeah.
Yes, well, if you want a best man, you know where to come. I don't mind officiating. That's if you don't mind the pyjamas.
I wish you'd stop going on about it, Fig.
Look, can't you see he doesn't want to go through with it, Figgis? Don't do it, Norman.
What?
Well, there's no need to tie yourself down. It's not necessary. Well, look, she works in a library, doesn't she? Well, you don't buy books in a library, you borrow them.
What are you suggesting?
Well, there's no need for them to get married, not these days. They could live together.
Live together? Don't be so distasteful, Archie. Norman thinks more of her than that. He wants to sanctify his love.
Well, they could do that later.
But where's the excitement in that? Where's the nuptial bliss? Like having your dinner warmed up.
Well, at least they'll find out whether they've made a mistake. I mean, they hardly know each other.
Well, that'll make Frinton all the more exciting. A walk round the floral clock, a quick game on the putting green, a glimpse through the telescope, then back to the Shangri-La guest house for further delights.
Fig.
I'm getting married in the morning. Ding dong, the bells are going to chime. Ah, Norman, good news. I just had a word with Deirdre, and I was able to reassure her that we'll have you out of here for the great day.
What?
Don't worry, Norman. We'll get you to the church in time.
Oh, will you? Well, I wish you'd all mind your own business. I'm sick of hearing about this wedding. I don't want to get married. I never did, and I certainly don't want to get married to Deirdre.
Look, Norman, if you don't want to marry her, you should say so.
How can I tell her? How can I hurt her feelings like that? It's been 3 years. She's knitted me 6 sweaters and bought me a pair of gold cufflinks.
You can't marry someone just because they bought you a pair of cufflinks. Give them back to her.
I can't. I've lost one.
Good heavens, if I married every woman who gave me a pair of gold cufflinks, I'd be a much married man, Norman. Now, you be firm. Tell her the truth. I think you'll be surprised by her reaction.
I won't be surprised. I know exactly how she'll react. There'll be a splintering of glass and she'll be out there on the pavement with my name on her dying lips.
But, Norman, where are you going?
I've got to see Mr. Thorpe. I think he's going to give me some advice. Everybody's giving me advice these days.
Oh, I wonder if we've done the right thing by Norman. Pushing him into matrimony like that. We were wrong, Archie.
You mean you were wrong, Figgis?
The point is, what are we going to do about it?
Well, I suppose I could come between them, you know, sweep her off her feet.
You, Archie?
Yes, why not?
I know she's short-sighted, but you couldn't sweep her off her feet with a bag over your head.
What do you mean?
I mean, you're old enough to be her father.
Well, most women prefer an older man. I think a first experience should be with someone who has tact and finesse and understanding.
Well, that lets you out. Let's face it, Archie, you're past it. It's time you hung up your boots.
Hung up my boots? I have no intention of hanging up my boots. You wait. You'll see.
Norman, I'd like you to meet my wife. Muffin, this is Norman.
How do you do?
Muffin has considerable experience in counseling young people, so I asked her in this morning to give you a few words of advice, Norman.
Thank you, Muffin.
Sit down, Norman. I can see you're very nervous, but that's perfectly understandable. You're taking a grave and important step, and you have doubts. It would be strange if you hadn't. We've all had those doubts, Norman.
Good Lord, yes.
What was that, Gordon?
It's perfectly natural to have doubts. I know I had.
I didn't know that.
Yes, I was riddled with them.
Oh. And now, Norman, perhaps you can tell me what sort of doubts?
Well, I don't remember them now. It was a long time ago.
Yes, well, it's funny that you've never mentioned them, that's all.
But they're not important. I was simply making the point that I had doubts. And look how well things turned out.
Now, Norman, perhaps you can tell me what it is that's worrying you.
Well, it's just that I wonder if I can spend the rest of my life with Deirdre, see her over the breakfast table for the next 50 years.
Ah, that was one of them.
I beg your pardon?
One of my doubts.
Oh?
You see, it's not that Deirdre isn't attractive. On the other hand, she's not exactly beautiful. In fact, some people think she's as plain as a pikestaff.
I wouldn't worry what other people think, Norman. It's whether you're attracted to her. A relationship based purely on physical attraction is doomed to failure. I can remember when I first met Gordon. I thought, what a strange-looking man.
Strange?
But we made a go of it. Beauty's only skin deep, Norman. The important thing is mutual respect. Common interest, being prepared to give and take.
There was nothing strange about me.
It's not that exactly, but Figgis said something that made me think. He said, if you want to know how a girl's going to look in 30 years' time, look at her mother.
I see. And did you look at her mother?
Yes, she's as ugly as a wart.
Well, I wouldn't worry about that, Norman. Muffin's mother was grotesque. But I never let that stand in my way. If you love someone...
My mother wasn't grotesque. She was an attractive woman. Not like yours.
What was wrong with my mother?
Nothing, except that she looked like the third witch out of Macbeth.
What?
But that's not all. She has this irritating habit of never listening to a word I say.
Well, if you want to know about irritating habits, you should be outside our bathroom at 6 in the morning when he's singing Gilbert and Sullivan.
And what would you know about that? You're never up until 10.
Well, at least you don't have to look at me over the breakfast table.
No, chance would be a fine thing. You'd think a man who works an 18-hour day could get a cooked breakfast just once in a while, wouldn't you, Norman?
Yes, well, I think I'd better be going now.
Pity you didn't
Thank
listen
you
to your
for your
doubts.
advice.
Don't
All
muff
right.
in me. No, I didn't.
I know I am, I'm sure I am. I'm H-A-P-P-Y. I know I am, I'm sure I am. H-A-P-P-Y.
I can't go through with it, Fig.
Then you'll have to tell her.
I can't. Everything's been arranged. What am I going to say to her?
Look, the safest thing to say is that she's too good for you. That way you won't hurt her feelings. Say she's too fine, too decent, and you have these base animal instincts that render you unworthy. And if that doesn't work, say there's been other women.
I suppose that doesn't work.
And I suggest you go to the Russian embassy and claim political asylum. Get on with it before it's too late.
Deirdre.
Now, Norman, before you say a word, I've got the final guest list, and we're a little light on your side.
How light?
There's only your mother. Haven't you any other relatives?
Yes, but they all quarrelled over Granny's Wedgwood.
Oh, I suppose your father is out of the question.
Out of the question. He's out of the country, Deirdre.
Oh, never mind. I haven't told you this before, Norman, but my father wants to take your father's place.
You mean live with Mother?
Oh, silly. I mean, be a father to you.
Oh, does he have to? I had enough trouble with the last one. You see, he was a wild and unpredictable man. I suppose I'm a bit like him.
Yes, dear. Now, about the wedding cake.
You see, we both have this nomadic streak. We both hate being tied down.
It's going to be horseshoe-shaped, 3 tiers, of course, and decorated with orange blossom.
We both have this wanderlust, always want to see what's round the next corner.
And I've ordered 50 boxes to send slices to friends who couldn't attend.
And that's why I don't want to rush things.
What was that?
What?
What did you say?
Nothing.
Really, Norman, you're not starting that again. Don't you want to get married?
Marriage. What's marriage? A few words mumbled over us by a priest, a signature on a piece of paper. What does it mean?
It means you love me. You do love me, Norman.
What's love, Deirdre? How do we know? Do we love each other, or do we just think we love each other?
I think we'd better discuss the hymns.
Or is it lust? You see, I have these animal feelings, and you're so fine, so decent.
I had thought of morning has broken like the first morning, only Mother thought there might be sniggering.
The truth is, you're too good for me, Deirdre. And there have been other women.
Other women?
What?
When?
Oh, a long time ago now.
Really, Norman, I'm not going to talk to you when you're in this mood. You seem determined to postpone the wedding. Do you realise how much money has been expended? The caterers, the champagne, 6 bridesmaids' dresses, all made at their own expense. Not to mention the fact that the hall has been booked and a deposit paid.
Oh, I didn't realise the deposit had been paid.
Yes, well, it certainly has, Norman, and I hope you're in a better frame of mind tomorrow.
Oh, but Deirdre...
That's telling her.
Deirdre, I was hoping to catch you alone. There's something that I want to say to you. Please. He's not good enough for you.
Isn't he?
No. You're wasted on him. And you know why? Because he doesn't make you feel like a woman. He doesn't make you radiant with happiness. Why do you hide behind these glasses? May I? It's just as I thought. You're a very beautiful woman. Why do you wear these?
Because I can't see a thing without them.
Can't you really? You may wonder why a man of 35 is paying so much interest in a young girl, but the fact is, I've always been attracted to you.
What?
Oh, yes. I've always looked forward to the sound of your tiny feet pattering across the ward, the smell of your perfume, the sound of your gay laughter. I even become jealous of that callow youth.
Please give me back my glasses.
Oh. But even an older man can teach you so much about life and love. I can make you beautiful. I can dress you in silk and diamonds.
Please, let me go.
Don't do it, Deirdre. Don't settle for a suburban semi in a balance of the building society. You've lived amongst old books too long. But remember, behind those dusty covers, there's love, life, romance. That story could be yours, Deirdre.
Yes, well, I must go now.
I won't let you marry him. Because when the vicar asks, is there any known just cause or impediment why these two people should not be joined together in holy matrimony, my voice will echo like a clarion across the church. That woman is mine.
Yes, quite. Well, I must go now. I have a bus to catch. Excuse me. You wanted to see me, Doctor?
Ah, Deirdre, yes. I've been having a word with Norman, and, Heavens, Deirdre, your glasses, what's happened to them?
I'm wearing contact lenses.
And your hair, it's different.
I've changed the style.
And your dress is quite enchanting.
Yes, well, I thought, why save everything for Frinton?
Why, indeed, the whole transformation is quite breathtaking.
You wanted to see me?
Yes. My wife's coming in this morning. She wants to have a quiet word with you about Norman. Frankly, I think you're too good for him. Are you really wearing contact lenses?
Yes.
I can't see them. Do you mind if I look closer? Ah, yes, fascinating.
Gordon?
Muffin, this is Deirdre.
Deirdre. I was expecting a... I understood you were rather a... You wore glasses.
Ah, Deirdre's wearing contact lenses. You can't see them even when you look closely.
Yes, I saw you looking closely, Gordon.
Mr. Thorpe said you wanted a word with me.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, yes. Well, what I was going to say, Deirdre, is that when a girl has got her man, she sometimes forgets that she has to keep him. And have you known my husband long?
No.
And she sometimes thinks, why bother? I'll be married soon. And then she begins to neglect herself and... But I can see you don't need that sort of advice. Only Gordon gave me the impression
you see,
that...
Deirdre's decided not to save it all for Frinton.
Yes, well, I hope she's going to save something for Frinton.
I may not be going to Frinton. You see, I think Norman's been unfaithful to me.
Oh, no, not Norman.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Are you sure that your judgment isn't being clouded by jealousy and suspicion, Deirdre? The twin evils that threaten every marriage. You see, I've met Norman, and I wouldn't believe... Are you a member of the Gilbert and Sullivan Society, Deirdre?
No, why?
I was just wondering where you'd met my husband.
We were talking about Norman, Muffin.
Oh, yes.
It's not just Norman. You see, something happened to me recently. I met an older man. Oh, I know there's no future in our relationship, but he made me realise what I'd been missing. The admiration, the excitement.
An older man?
Now, if you'll excuse me, I really must see Norman and explain things to him.
Well, remember, Deirdre, a relationship can't be built on lies and deception. Ah! What was that, dear?
Yes, well, I think I'd better go now. Goodbye.
You'll have to do it for me, Fig. You'll have to tell her.
I suppose you're right. You'd only weaken.
You mustn't let me, not this time. Tell her my mind's made up, I won't go through with it, and I'm immovable.
Where are you going to be?
I'll hide in the loo.
Oh, no, you won't. That's cowardly, Norman. You'll stay here and face her.
All right, I'll stay, but I won't face her. I'll look out of the window. She'll probably weep buckets, Fig, so be ready with a clean handkerchief.
Deirdre.
Hello.
I wouldn't have known you. Norman?
Get on with it, Fig.
Right. Deirdre, Norman's asked me to say something, and it's this. He doesn't feel he's ready yet for marriage. He wants to travel, see something of the world before he settles down. Now, he knows you've booked the reception, but he's not going to get married just to please the caterers.
You mean he doesn't love me anymore?
I'm afraid not, Deirdre. Like a glass of water or a hanky.
No, I'm not upset. In fact, it's a relief.
What?
I've had my doubts, too, and now I know Norman doesn't love me.
And he has been unfaithful to you on several occasions. And he feels once the fire is out, you can't rekindle the flame.
Fig is.
I agree. Perhaps you'd give Norman his ring back.
Certainly.
What's happened to your glasses?
I'm wearing contact lenses.
You look terrific.
Thank you. Well, I suppose this is goodbye.
Goodbye, Deirdre. No hard feelings.
Is there someone else?
Well, there was someone in a way. I had this encounter with Mr. Glover.
Glover?
Don't be angry, Norman. He's a sad, rather lonely figure, but he flattered me and made me feel important, and I realised what I'd been missing, that I was bored.
Bored?
Norman understands and hopes that one day you will find happiness.
Will you shut up, Figgies?
Oh, there's just one other thing. There's a deposit paid on the room at Frinton, so if you feel like a holiday...
What about you?
Oh, I shan't be needing it. I'm going to Spain with friends.
Spain?
Goodbye, Norman.
Oh, hello, darling. Wrong wall?
Yes, I think it was.
Oh, very nice. Who is she?
Deirdre!
What?
Yes, and you keep away from her, Glover.
But I was only trying to help.
Well, don't. Just keep out of my affairs, and that goes for you too, Figgy. Stop trying to come between me and Deirdre. Deirdre!
Did you hear that?
The ungrateful little twerp.
Well, that's the last time I try and help him.
And me.
If he thinks I want to interfere in his life, he's very much mistaken. Mind you, there's something we have to decide.
What's that?
Who's going to Frinton with Norman?
I'm H-A-P-P-Y, I'm H-A-P-P-Y. I know I am, I'm sure I am, I'm H-A-P-P-Y. Yes, I'm H-A-P-P-Y, I'm H-A-P-P-Y. I know I am, I'm sure I am, I'm H-A-P-P-Y. Oh yes, I'm H-A-P-P-Y, yes, I'm H-A-P-P-Y. I know I am, I'm sure I am. Yes, I'm H-A-P-P, H-A-P-P, only when I laugh. H-A-P-P-Y.